Hello and welcome back to the channel. We're now at part 24 for this FF7 Remake series playthrough. This is a long overdue follow-up from the last one, so let's get right into it. This particular wave of enemies will just compose of 3 Dash Strikes, nothing too special. Cloud's Punisher mode should be able to take care of them, plus triple slash when it's up. Also take advantage of the third hit for the triple slash because it always puts them in a pressure state, which in turn can be exploited to master Barret's weapon skill if you haven't already at this point, since it requires you to stagger an enemy for the bonus proficiency for mastery. Moving forward, I won't be cutting any exploration, I'll just be using a fast forward feature for most of the areas here, because they tend to drag on really long if I don't fast forward.
Look, there's the switch.
Let's flip it and go.
Before you go on and pressing this switch, don't forget about the phoenix down here on the side.
Rerouting power. Please wait.
That's one down.
Only 2 more lights to go.
Reinitializing intrusion prevention system.
Intrusion prevention?
Back online because of us.
No need to fret, y'all. A few rusty mechs ain't gonna keep us from reaching the reactor.
The next wave will consist of sentry bots thanks to that obvious cutscene that showed. What you basically just need to know about these battles is you have to take up a sentry race first. They have the mini stun and they have a large damage over time if you don't kill them immediately upon battle.
Hang back.
So switch over to Barret for that easy job. So this battle in itself was very easy, only consisted of sentry race. Later on we'll be encountering more bots as we encounter security waves.
Just made our lives a lot harder.
We restored power to more than just security, remember?
We can move this catwalk.
Yeah! Lined it up perfect. Which way to the next light?
If we can't make sense of this place, we're gonna get lost.
Well, at least we know where the big-ass things are.
Next wave we're going to be encountering here is a couple of sentry rays and 2 other I don't know, seahorse things. You need Barret on all these guys. Overcharge and focus shot will make your life easy in this battle. Or if you're not too stingy, you can just use lightning magic on them to pressure them and easily finish them off. After a certain point in their life, I think around 50% HP, they start spinning. You need to use magic or Barret long range attacks to take them out of that form, or else your melee attacks will just deflect off. Also, as you just saw a few seconds ago, using the counterattack feature of the Punisher mode also pushes them out of the spin state. As soon as they stop spinning, pummel them instantly with your melee attacks and try to finish them off ASAP, because they can return to spins if you allow them to live a little bit longer. There's nothing really special that will happen even after you flip the second switch, so I'll just be quiet on a little bit right from here on out.
And that makes 2 lights down.
Meaning we've only got one left.
The end's in sight, y'all.
Should be able to climb down from here.
This a hole, right?
That the Sector 4 slums down there?
Huh? You want to check them out sometime? I can show you around.
We'll check them out now if we fall.
After this fast forward bit and the elevator ride, we'll have another battle with the bots.
You think they'll miss those 3-plate suns?
I say the real sun's the only one we need. To hell with Shinra and their night lights.
And here we go.
Intruders detected. Engaging countermeasures.
As they're mechanical types, they're very susceptible to lightning magic. Try to use it against them to easily pressure them, And of course, don't forget to assess them if you haven't already done.
Get ready.
Aside from trying to spam lightning magic on them to finish them off easily, there's no other way to finish them off except for a good old beatdown. This battle is a bit on the easy side, albeit very long because they're very tanky. There's nothing to really watch out for against these enemies, except if magically they all focus power on a single character and wipe them out, but that rarely happens.
You're up.
After this battle, we're going straight after the summon materia behind the fan, so do watch out where I go. It's a really easy area to miss if you're not really going to explore everything and just want to fast forward the story.
We're right back where we started. Where was that last light again?
Think back. Anybody see a connecting catwalk?
There's going to be sort of a mini-boss battle before we get that summon materia. The battle itself isn't all that hard if you're already used to character switching and utilizing their unique abilities. The only constraint is that it is under 1 minute and can take longer if you haven't mastered using different characters.
Where could they be going? Embarking on an adventure to find some treasure?
After that horrible singing by Barret, there's a bench upstairs if you need it because we'll be heading a mini-boss battle as soon as you unlock the panel.
Access maintenance terminal to complete procedure.
Does this control the fans? Huh.
We stop it?
Switching ventilation system to maintenance mode. Please complete the maintenance access procedure within the designated time limit.
Man, what are we even doing?
Immediately as soon as the battle starts, switch over to Barret and try to finish off the Centuries ASAP. Their mini stunts on their attacks will deter you from finishing this battle in 1 minute. Don't do as I did in this battle. Really, finish off the Centuries first. I don't even know why I tried to hit the boss first before the Centuries. Make sure Barret's overcharge hits the boss because it instantly grants you 1 HP which equals to 1 focus shot, enabling you to finish the battle faster if you can stagger them. You can also try and use triple slash here and hope the third hit pressures the boss, just so you can easily stagger it for an easy finish on the boss. Now, no matter which character you're using, always have all 3 characters attacking the boss. That's the only thing you actually need to remember here to make it in time to finish the boss within the time limit. It is also advisable to use a blizzard in this small tight space as long as you keep 2 of the 3 characters pummeling the boss to prevent it from jumping. Now, as you finish the boss off, don't let your guard down yet. You need to turn off the panel before the timer actually stops.
Would kill for a shower.
Access granted. Disengaging time lock.
Okay.
What? This is summoning materia.
Wow.
What kind of badass will pop out of this one?
We'll see.
For the story plot, they don't even know what it is yet, but as you have seen, it's just chocobos and Mugelsa. It's not really that effective in battle, you just want summons here as your stat boosters. And with that out of the way, let's continue on and then we'll be heading over to find the blue elemental material, which is one of the few reasons why you need to bear with this chapter and finish it.
Almost done. It's a shame we had to wander around so much.
Well, no stamps here to guide us. No Jesse or Wes to back us up neither.
Yeah. Speaking of which, what should we tell Biggs? I don't want him to worry.
That treasure chest is gonna be the marker for you to find the blue elemental material. You need to go down the ladder and fight a couple of Queen Gash Jacks before you can reach
You
it.
taking a detour? Well, I did.
Make sure you're fully healed up before you enter this battle, because the poison and their heavy attacks can easily kill you if you're not watching out for your HP.
Alright.
And another of the reasons why you should be careful in this battle is that they can cast AoE slows. Dude, as if the poison and the heavy hits weren't enough, they can slow you down. Such torturous creatures. The battle is gonna be a long one because you still don't have access to their weaknesses. The Blizzard Materias don't really help because you need to corner them before you can use it properly. Just keep your characters above 1500 HP because in the off chance they focus fire on a single character, they can heal more than that. Try to take advantage of this situation when you stagger one of them. Huddle up all three characters so the other queen will also be lured near that. That's the time to spam your Blizzard or Blizzara if you have it at this point to inflict more damage and pressure the other one as well for an easy kill. Don't forget to use Tifa right here and spam her triangle while the enemies are staggered for a clear damage output. Just saying. Sometimes even I forget about it.
That's that.
Oh yeah, another one in the bag. Huh? Heads up, y'all.
This catwalk is a bit special compared to the other two you've already done. You need to overextend or over descend the catwalk itself so you can get the MP materia above it and then fix it before you try and get the elemental materia. I suggest keeping one always equipped in your party members because leveling up this purple materia is a pain in the ass. It has huge EXP requirements to level it up every time, and you need to level it up 4 times to reach its full potential. So we're now going to cross over and get our well-deserved elemental materia. Really, if I could, I would really just slow motion this until we get it, but nah, it's just a huge waste of time anyway. Here's a meme instead. So after that lovely meeting with the elemental materia, we're gonna head on over back to the third lamp. It's gonna be a long walk, so brace for it. I'll start commentating a bit while again.
If there's no viable path, we'll just have to make one.
You can use the catwalk and do just like what I do right here to drop off the boxes from the shelves. Those contain a ton of restorative items and Moogle medals. You wouldn't want to miss it because the Moogle medals are very helpful early on in the game. Well, not really early game because you can't use it at this point. It'll be at least 2 chapters from now, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think it's 2 chapters. You'd meet the Moogle shop and you'd need that as currency there. And so after fixing the path, let's go to the right first and smash those boxes for the restoratives and the Moogle medals we're gonna need. So the thing about this battle is you should go for the sentries first, or I mean the turrets. They do little damage but it does stack after a while, and they tend to focus fire on one person alone, which is the character you're controlling, usually. Also, don't forget to heal up just like I did here. You could easily die here and lose EXP. I mean, you're not gonna lose EXP per se if you die, but you're gonna lose out on valuable EXP if you happen to stay dead in battle.
Gotta be careful. No holding back. After you.
So no matter how bloody or bad your result is, as long as you finish this battle, you don't need to heal at all. There's a bench literally beside the big elevator after you deactivate this third lamp.
And that makes 3. Enough to finally get our cargo platform moving.
Better be.
Okay, let's head on back to the H1 sign.
I hope that Jessie's injury isn't anything serious.
The best thing you can do to speed her recovery is to kick Shinra ass in her stead.
I know. And Cloud's got a cover for Wedge, too.
When do we link up with Biggs?
Soon enough, don't you worry.
He knew we might be late, so he came up with a few ways to kill time.
We ought to reach him long before he dies aboard.
And we're back at the cargo platform.
Get ready, Mako Reactor 5. We're coming.
Yeah, sorry for that weird cut. I actually made that to cut out the resting part.
Auxiliary power supply confirmed. Reactivating cargo platform. Cargo platform activated. Awaiting input.
So long, underplate. I hate you too.
Now a little bit more and we can also say finally goodbye chapter 6.
Wonder what the reactor's like.
Dark, dismal. A slaughterhouse where they butcher the planet. Then there's the smell. Mako, be ready for it.
Right.
Hear that, guys? It's the reactor calling us. Beckoning us saying, bring it on, Avalanche.
I suggest making sure you have full health before tackling on this battle. It has missile launchers. Remember what happened last time? Missile launchers can nuke the hell out of you if you're not too careful. You can make quick work of this battle if you just spam lightning on the first 2 sentry rays up above and the 2 turrets in the sides, so you can focus on the missile launchers. I suggest you take that route to make this battle a bit easier and you can focus solely on the missile launchers. I purposely cut that battle video because it takes way too long to kill missile launchers. And to shorten the video.
Okay, Big should be waiting for us up ahead.
He's probably worried sick about us. Even after all that fighting, no one's coming for us?
No need. This is Shinra City. We probably have cameras everywhere.
Why didn't you say something sooner?
Way too late to bail now.
It's like walking a tightrope. When you're on it, only 2 ways off.
Better keep my balance.
You'd be good at it.
I wonder.
At this point there's really no need to heal. Again, I don't even remember why the hell I was healing here.
Almost there.
Tifa?
It's nothing. Just thinking about the next step. Didn't think I'd be this nervous.
Some things you never get used to.
Yeah.
And that's it for the commentary on this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you on the next part. Goodbye!
Mercy! Wait, Cloud? Where's Jesse and Wedge?
Report.
Topside's going nuts after some terrorists jumped off a train. Nice and quiet here, though. So quiet I had no trouble securing your route into the reactor.
You magnificent son of a bitch! Bring it in!
So, where are the others?
Man.
Jesse got hurt and couldn't make it.
Bad?
Not so bad she couldn't rope in this guy.
Thanks for stepping up.
It's a job.
Worked out pretty good. You picking that train you did. While Shinra scours Sector 4, you can waltz right on into Sector 5. It's a bit of a squeeze, but it ought to get you where you need to go.
Little dark and foreboding for my taste.
Beggars can't be choosers. Oh, and you'll be needing your grappling guns, of course. All set?
Ready to take on the world and then some.
Make sure everyone gets clear, okay?
Will do.
Okay, y'all. Keep these grappling guns close. Secure them to your belt or whatever so you don't lose them. When we're done, we'll be using these babies to get down safe. All of us.
Got it.